Hi, welcome to the FAIRPORT FAIRCAST podcast. I didn't have anything planned.
Is it FAIRPORT though?
The FAIRPORT FAIRCAST podcast. I'm joined here with my friend. Do you want real names or fake names? You don't have to. Real name or fake name?
I am Matt. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here, and I'm not sure what the plan here is, but I guess we're just gonna do a good old
And then we have a friend, Yen. Yen, say hi.
Hi.
You're on the. We're live.
We're live on the air.
Yeah.
We're recording live.
Right.
All right. I didn't really have anything planned to talk about, but I think what I did want to talk about was Yen, have you seen the Sharknado movie?
No, none of it though.
We're just gonna start off with a loaded question like Sharknado.
Where were you?
Where were you when the Sharknado hit?
Movies like Jaws or
Don't compare it.
Do not compare Jaws to Sharknado.
You know, we got the great.
I don't think you can compare.
Well, kind of. I mean, there's that one.
There was like great.
And
Created by a great director. In other one, well, it's just a sci-fi original.
One had a great, amazing director. 10 out of 10. Time the classic. The other's a sci-fi original.
The other's a sci-fi original. You know what you're getting from sci-fi originals. They spit those shits out every year.
But so Yen hasn't seen it. But Matt, you and I a week ago, we saw it. You gave me the option between either rewatching Godzilla 2014 or Sharknado, which you hadn't seen yet. And then we watched.
I gave you two fabulous options.
And then it got so bad that you had to stop in the middle.
We had to stop about halfway through the movie and just skip to the end because of how awful it was. Yeah, and this happened.
It was so terrible.
It was so awful. We had to do that.
Did you guys try to watch mechashark though?
Mechashark? God, there's another. What the fuck's mechashark?
What's mechashark, Yen?
It's a franchise that made by low budget film making. Let's see, what's the company called? The Asylum.
So.
Oh, I think I've heard of the Asylum. Yeah. All right. So mechashark. It's a shark.
It's mega.
It's a mega shark.
Yeah, it's a mechashark. What do you expect?
I don't know. When you hear the words mega shark.
They made Sharknado.
Oh, they made Sharknado?
Explain.
So wait, what's their obsession with sharks? It's like, hey, let's have one big shark, but why not make another movie about a bunch of small sharks?
Like the Sharknado's solution was to bomb the tornadoes.
To bomb the tornadoes.
But the thing is, like, bombing a tornado, that works in Sharknadoes, but that's the rising problem in another movie called Fire Twisters, another sci-fi original movies, where a tornado goes over a volcano, and now this flaming tornado is all over San Francisco.
Oh.
Even though there's...
That's horrible.
And I think they stop it by... I don't know. Like, maybe...
They stop it with more... No, they stop that one with sharks. Get
the water from the Sharknado to stop the flame twister.
Boy.
Well, yeah. So that one is probably another one by the Asylum. So you have Sharknado, where the solution is bomb the tornadoes the sharks are in. Twister, Fire Twister or whatever. That one you have to defeat the fire tornado with the Sharknado. You just shove sharks into it, and everything's good. Obviously, that was. Well, no, it's part of the
expanded universe.
It's part of the Shark Expanded Universe.
The expanded Shark Universe.
God, my shark is really expanded right now.
That's why they had Mega Shark. Its mouth is so big it can fit all of that expanded universe.
I can fit the entirety of my extended universe into this Mega Shark's mouth.
So bad.
Are we gonna make another Sharknado movie, so?
They made 3 already.
They've made 4.
Made 4.
They've made 4 Sharknados.
And that 4th one slipped under.
And there's Sharknado 5, Global Swarming.
The 5th?
There's a 5th? No! Alright, well,
And
I guess...
apparently they're planning to make the last one, which is last Sharknado. It's about time.
Time?
A time...
So
oh my god, wait.
A time-nado?
Wait, no.
Yeah, no, they have another
Time
shark
Twister.
movie coming this year called Six-Headed Shark Attack.
NATO.
Six-headed shark attack NATO.
No, see, I know what the plot's gonna be. The movie's gonna be called Six-Headed Shark Attack, and then there's gonna be, but the shark's gonna only have 5 heads, and they're gonna bomb it, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we killed it, but they're like, no,
It comes back.
there's one more head with 6 heads.
The body itself was a head.
Yeah, the tail.
No, like the teeth
Jeez,
are all
I wonder
heads.
what's it gonna call? Like,
No, it's the mega shark, except the mega shark's teeth are all other sharks.
And then those shark teeth are more shark. It's like a fractal, but it's just sharks.
Just when you think there's no more sharks, there's another shark.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water,
they're not
the water
safe
is
for
just
sharks.
What if the water is just a bunch of microscopic sharks? Yeah.
Speaking of bad movies, I saw 2 bad movies.
Two for the price of 3?
Which 2?
Technically 3. Sharknado is 1. The other 2 were those god-awful, shitty Netflix original series Godzilla movies.
You saw both of them?
I saw both. Because I saw the first one, I'm like, wow, this is...
The first one is average, in my opinion. It's just average.
I had to watch the second one because it was there, and I was like, alright, well, they defeated the small Godzilla. How are they going to beat the big one?
Wait. They did it? They defeated the Godzilla?
They beat
Yeah,
this...
that's the big one coming out in like the last 5 minutes of the movie.
There's a bigger Godzilla?
We're going to need a
it's
bigger
called
Godzilla.
Godzilla Earth.
What?
It's like 300 meters tall.
Yeah.
Like the tallest Godzilla in current existence.
It does a Fusro die and wipes out Mechagodzilla instantly.
Which is larger than the legendary Godzilla in Shin Godzilla.
What about 2014 Godzilla? I thought that one was like 300-400.
No, that one's 3... Well, that one's
But
100
then
meters.
you do think about it, the big Godzilla is actually the one from Hanna-Barbera.
That one's 30...
Yeah, that exists.
There's also... But yeah, so I saw those 2 like really shitty movies, and it's just like, I don't know what to... It's really weird. Like, it starts off with being like... It starts off... Like, the first, like, couple
Does
minutes...
it start off bad, or does it start off good?
Like that's what it's all about.
Are the movies, that's what it's all about? Being bad or being good?
It's a revenge movie.
Yeah. It's a
Like
revenge.
a guy wants to kill Godzilla.
Godzilla killed my parents.
And only my parents.
Godzilla seeked out my parents
Because no one
specifically.
dies. Well, a lot of people dies, actually.
No,
I'm not doing this humanity. I'm doing this for my parents.
I like how...
Is he basically Batman in the future?
Kind of. Well, what...
Wait.
No, he's really bad. It's like... It's like... I haven't seen Kill Bill, but I think this is like Kill Bill, but Godzilla edition.
I don't think you know what Kill Bill's about.
No, I don't. What happens is, like, how much, like, they absolutely don't fucking know anything about the Earth, which makes sense, because they haven't been there for 20 years, but I...
Yeah, well, not necessarily 20
Why
years.
did they go...
When I teleport back, it's like...
20,000 years
later.
later.
Why did they go back to Earth?
Because of population decline and stuff.
They didn't want to die depressed in space. They wanted to die depressed on solid ground. If you have depression, where would you rather die? In space or on Earth?
I'd rather just die.
In space.
I'll take... No, Look, if I have depression and want to die, I'll take wherever I can get.
I'm giving you options.
I don't need options. I just need a noose.
You know, well, a noose only works if there's gravity to pull you down, so you go to Earth.
Oh, okay, well then I'll just like spin. Try spinning, that always helps.
Yippee! Matt basically just like, don't tell me how to fucking kill myself.
Don't tell me how to kill myself. I'll tell me how to kill myself. Oh, sponsorship, not really. We have a nut button. It's a button designed specifically for
There's
nutting.
no sponsorship.
Wait, guys, you hear that?
Is that a
Nut.
But yeah. So basically, they go to Earth, and then they're like, let's take back.
They walk around. They walk around and talk about stuff, which is boring in my opinion. It's absolutely boring.
They're like, we're gonna kill Godzilla and take back the Earth, and then they did, and then they didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
They killed the first Godzilla.
Well, which is not Godzilla because it's actually a plant.
Why not just blow up the Earth and, kill Godzilla that way?
Well, they almost did with
They don't
Mechagodzilla.
have resources to do so.
They tried to do that with the Mechagodzilla nanometal, which was really fucking stupid.
It fails. Well, if I do remember in the first movie, they didn't even have Godzilla.
They mentioned Mechagodzilla, and then it didn't show up, and then it showed up as Mechagodzilla City. Which wasn't even a fucking city, it was a power plant that it was self-sustaining.
So no one was there?
No one was there. I don't know if there's like 3 parts or whatever, but I only saw 2 movies, and in the beginning, they're in space, they're like, yeah, none of our Earth weapons worked,
Apparently it's the prequel, which is a novel, and everyone said the novel is better than the movie, which is...
Well, guys, you obviously haven't seen the manga.
God, I hope it's not a manga. But no, they're just
Of course there's a Godzilla manga.
But they're just like...
There is, but...
They were
no
just...
one really cares about it.
But they were just like, oh yeah, Mechagodzilla fucking died, and it's just like, yeah, nothing worked. Also, Mechagodzilla, and then they almost never talk about it again. And then the second movie comes out, they're like, hey, Mechagodzilla died, and now he's here on Earth.
What?
And but he's a city, so you never get to see Mechagodzilla fight Godzilla, which was like,
not?
which was like,
that sucks.
which was like by far one of the...
sucks. Like, everyone's waiting for Mechagodzilla showing up in the second one, and it didn't. That's like false advertisement.
And they talked about it too. They're like, we're gonna power up Mechagodzilla City and we're gonna fight back. I'm like, oh cool, we're gonna get some Mechagodzilla. No, you didn't. They just fired torpedoes. And then like at the end, it's like the hero person. I don't give a shit about your name. The nanometal will make sure that your body's protected, so the Godzilla's heat doesn't kill you. But also, the other pilot, that's a girl that you're friends with, she's also going to get killed by the nanometal. So now you have to choose either between saving this one person or kill Godzilla and save the entire Earth. And he's like, no, I'm going to save this one person. So he goes and blows up the control center from Mechagodzilla City, which shuts down the barrier that's holding Godzilla in place, and then Godzilla destroys.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No!
And then Godzilla destroys Mechagodzilla City.
Like, wait a sec. Is this Attack on Teen Titan?
Attack on Teen Titan.
Attack on Teen Titans.
Someone actually turned it into a movie? Like, god damn.
This is rich. So, alright. Did she say specifically, like, was it one of those, oh, help me, main character, or was it, no, go save Earth, don't save me?
She was like, I don't remember, she was just like screaming because like the metal was like taking over her body. Because they're like, we're gonna fuse with the Mechagodzilla City or whatever, and then they're like,
well, then she becomes Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, then she could fight. I mean, that'd be cool.
I guess.
If Mechagodzilla is fusing,
she could battle,
then
and,
she becomes the ultimate badass. She becomes
Like
Mechagodzilla, and then she beats up, and then everyone lives. No, but instead,
Well, no, it was more like, well, see, the 2 other people had like killed themselves to be absorbed before, but it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna like, it wasn't like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Megazord sort of situation. It's more like human sacrifices or whatever. Like, oh,
well, that's something.
so it's like she wouldn't become Mechagodzilla. She would just like get absorbed in and become a sacrifice. And they wanted everyone to. Well, 2 like people were like, "Hey, new plan!" All of a sudden, everyone gets absorbed into Mechagodzilla, and then he's like, and the leader was like, "That's fucking stupid." And then
God.
so then he decides, you know what? Fuck humanity. I want my dick wet by this one girl. I'm gonna destroy everything we work towards. And then she dies anyway.
I want the sex, even though we're all gonna die anyways.
This sucks.
I literally watched this and like, so her plane crashes and like she falls out and then he's like holding her in, like she falls out. He grabs her in her arms and he's like, "Hey, wake up!" And then she doesn't wake up. And he's like, "No!" And then like literally, I shit you not, I just screamed, "Who the fuck cares?" Because there was no moment, almost no moment where they like showed that there was like any like real like romantic connection. It was just like.
It doesn't even have to be that, but still.
All it was, hey, this guy's our leader. You're a soldier. You're one of like the hundreds of soldiers that's supposed to go down to Earth anyway to like protect him and the whole troops, right? But then like she just happens to have known before. Like, oh yeah, I've seen you around. That's it. That's really it. And then like they're taking like a rest or something. They're like, oh hey, how are the plans coming from Mechagodzilla?
How did they make 2 of these shitty movies?
And then like, how are the plans coming from Mechagodzilla? It's going good. I'm just nervous. You know, there's a big plan, which you know is fair enough. But then like, hey, I believe in you. And then they kiss, and it's like, I guess, I fucking guess there was.
Look. When you're about to go,
and then she fucking dies.
Look, when you're about.
Conversation is they're just gonna be killed off. People don't care about characters.
No.
They care about Godzilla. Yeah, what about Godzilla?
Who cares about Godzilla? I've got me some fucking to do.
And then like they also like meet some like natives that apparently survived on Earth, and it's like, oh, and they could have done something really cool with that, because the entire premise was Godzilla showed up on Earth, destroyed all life, made it impossible for humans to live there. So for 20,000 years, you know, Godzilla ruled the Earth, no humans allowed. It was impossible. But then it's like, oh no, here are these tribes of like evolved humans here who have like scales and white patterns on their skin, who evolved alongside with God, like to live in this world of Godzilla. They have like superhuman strength and speed, and they have this like, they can talk telepathically, and they have this whole underground civilization. They could have done something really cool, like oh maybe.
I mean, one that sounds fucking stupid, but okay.
But okay, imagine
They
they're
could
like,
do something with that.
but imagine they could have been like, wait, if humans are surviving here, that means they must have found a way to survive. That means they didn't get killed off by Godzilla all this time, because there's their entire civilization underground. So maybe they have something that maybe doesn't kill Godzilla, but helps us have an edge at killing Godzilla. Or since they've been here longer than us, they can tell us about its weaknesses that we didn't know about. Or like, I don't know, maybe it's like, but they also went through the entire thing of, oh, Captain, look at this. The Godzilla basically made the whole Earth surrender to it. So now everything like needs Godzilla in order to like survive. So they could have gone with, is it morally right to like kill Godzilla now since everything needs Godzilla? But no, they were just like, oh look, the natives are here, and then they talk to the captain like once, and they're like, they like you, and then they never talk to him again.
Oh jeez.
This sounds awful.
It's really bad.
Yeah, just wasted potential. Wasted.
Hey guys, but that Dong versus Zilla movie though.
King Kong versus...
Dong?
Yeah, the Dong.
You mean the rematch?
You mean the King Kong versus Bowser that we're all looking forward to?
Donkey Kong versus Bowser. the fight begins.
That'll be.
Can you imagine
King
if
Kong
like...
versus Gamera, but
Can you imagine though?
haven't got any movie yet.
King Kong versus Gamera. Can you imagine though, like if they did that and like, but instead of like their like trademark monster movie music, they just played like the Donkey Kong Country Returns theme.
Oh my god. Hey, yeah, let's play some Donkey Kong, and then it's just like King Kong.
It's Ready Player One Part 2, where they have to control Donkey Kong in real life with Wii sticks.
For the love of God, we're
Pixel?
not.
I think that's in Pixel.
Oh, that's a shitty movie.
We are not controlling King Kong with Wii motion controllers.
What? But like, no, the thing is, like,
You realize how fucking awful that is, right?
Okay, well, think about this. The main conflict is though, like, in the middle of the fight, the Wii remote runs out of battery, so King Kong's on his own.
Oh, these shitty gloves got me killed. I spent all of our money.
I didn't think we had to do this, but Miyamoto, you know we have to pull out. No, sir, you know what I mean? Get me the Virtual Boy.
Oh god. Oh god.
We need to break out the big guns.
Get me the Wii U.
We need the Nintendo scopes.
We need to take this back to 1999 with the Wii U.
1994 and 64.
Give us a power glove so we can defeat this enemy.
Donkey Kong grows a power glove, punches Gamera.
King Kong gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
Snap. Just the force of the snap, because he's so big, it causes a sonic boom.
He just starts screaming and bashing the gauntlet around as he just starts destroying all of the universe.
Because he's a fucking giant ape. Because he's a fucking idiot.
He's just a fucking gorilla. He just takes the gauntlet and he's just like, whoo, 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 and he like literally blinks the existence out of. He just blinks everything out of existence.
Donkey Kong has the Infinity Gauntlet, decides to pull out his ultimate weapon, just like, he snaps it, a portal opens, and a very realistic 20-foot tall Diddy Kong comes out of the Empire State Building with a peanut gun.
Son. And then, out of nowhere, he just starts speaking English.
Son!
Son, it is time. Time to crime. That would be a movie I want to see.
It's so ridiculous. It's
Donkey Kong gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
You can't. It's ridiculous enough where you're like, you don't take it seriously, but it's like, all right, this is nice.
This is nice.
I want to see a movie.
Is it just trying to make the Mario movie?
The Marvel movies?
No, Mario movie.
Oh god.
Wonder Brothers.
What Mario movie? There was no Mario movie. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know any sort of live-action Mario and Luigi movie set in the 90s. Yes, choke on what you just said. Never repeat what you just said. We're not talking about it anymore.
I want to see a Pacific Rim, a good Pacific Rim movie, like Pacific Rim.
Okay. Sorry. Do you mean like the first movie?
Yeah. So Pacific Rim 1 was, it set up everything. Pacific Rim 2, I don't know, they're war
utter
ready.
shit.
They're war ready. But Pacific Rim 3, how about we take it back to the 90s, where it's Pacific Rim 3, but the rim isn't about the barrier. The interdimensional barrier. It's a basketball rim. So hear me out. It's Space Jam, but with Jaegers.
I will watch it.
But instead of Michael Jordan versus the aliens, it's Jaegers versus aliens.
So, are we making the basketball court big, or is it the same size?
Which is more fun.
In the future, where everything's controlled by mecha.
Basketball. Also,
I choose the form of Gundam.
Oh god.
Fucking Gundams playing basketball with all their agility. It's just like,
well, there's a game that
please, Yen, don't tell me that's a thing.
Characters, Gundams, Ultraman, and Kamen Rider playing soccer together. Yeah. That's a thing.
We need more mecha. We need more mecha sports.
Mecha Sport 3000.
Mecha sports.
I want to see.
Hey, esports players, more like mecha sports players.
Where the E stands for enormous. I want to see the Megazord face off against. I want to see Megazord and Optimus Prime play a one-on-one basketball game versus Gypsy Danger and the robot from Evangelion.
No, the Iron Giant.
Boy.
And the Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant is the ref.
Yeah. And
Wait, who's the biggest though? In terms of size.
Jaeger. Optimus Prime is like.
Jaeger.
Jaeger. Well, Gypsy Danger is about 300 feet, I think. Not meters, feet.
Yeah.
Megazord is, I think, probably around 150. Optimus Prime is like 30 feet.
Oh god.
Iron Giant, I think, is around
100.
50 to 100.
Let me look it up.
Well, it depends. Iron Giant can fit inside of a barn, but he also is like towering over the entire town. So his size is kind of weird. He's anywhere from like half the size of Megazord to the same size, depending on the scene.
Yeah.
That would be a movie.
We need Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters, Part 3, where Godzilla has to fight the Sharknado.
Oh my god. Gypsy Danger versus Sharknado.
God, just
No! Iron Giant versus Sharknado. He takes the nuke that they fired and he blows.
makes it worse.
He brings it back down because he has to like guide the nuke into the Sharknado because it needs to be dead center accurate. It has to be in the eye of the storm. So he goes up to help guide it into the tornado, and he's just like, Superman!
He dies.
And he fucking dies. He explodes. And everyone else does too.
God. That'd be... Imagine if that's how Iron Giant ended.
If that's how... With a Sharknado. Oh my god.
41 meters tall, let me convert it.
41 meters is about 100 feet.
Yeah, about so.
Like 80.
41 meters? Isn't a meter 3 feet? About 3 feet?
It's 134 feet.
Yeah. 134. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Again, it does depend on the scene. He fit in a fucking barn.
I want to see, what is it? I just really want, but like, I really do just like want to see like a really like good sci-fi movie, like a good one where it shows all like the good stuff, like the sharks, which they're really obsessed with.
There are
But they try.
There are a few good sci-fi movies.
It could.
There's I can't think of any, but there are some. I know there's some. There has to be some. They've been doing this for so long. They have to have made some money somewhere.
Yeah. Well, maybe next time we can. Next time we all meet up, we can maybe see if we can find those good movies. But for now, we're about out of time. So, any closing thoughts?
What do you think about the geopolitical climate in Syria today?
I don't like it.
All right, and you heard it from Ronick here first, folks.
And that's the podcast. That's the first episode of the Fairport Faircast.
And that's it, folks.
And
stay in school. Don't do drugs. Eat your teeth.
And always remember to.
And that ends it.